Hello everyone, welcome back to the SN Studio. Do I have a treat for you today? So, we are playing in the deep forests of a planet that looks a little bit like Caliban probably would do, and that is very choice and very thematic, of course, because we have seen the Lion is coming soon on Warhammer Community, and we are super excited in the studio. So excited that Aaron said, can I please play some Dark Angels today? Of course, we obliged, and he has the Studio Dark Angels army, as you can see here, and he is going to be up against the Disciples of Be'lakor. Yes, I love Be'lakor as a model, and I thought, why not bring one of his armies, or his army of renown, using the Children of the Neverborn, our Studio Chaos Warband, in tow. Now, we are playing Abandoned Sanctuaries, and it is a little bit special today because not only is it one of my favorite boards, but we are playing the Gibraltar Grand Tournament Mission Pack, or the Rules Pack, which is available in the description below. There is a link there to our website where you can find all the details that you want to do, and right next to the description is the subscribe button. So if you're not subscribed, hit that. It really helps us out. Appreciate all of our subscribers. And just before that, I also want to mention our Patreon. Now, you'll see during this battle report there are several of the Children of Neverborn models that have nameplates on there, names of our Patreons as they battle out on our tables here at SN. So if you're interested in doing that, check out our Patreon, which is also linked in the description below, and see if you can get your name to do epic deeds on the battlefield. So yes, without further ado, that is all the details you need. Now let's head over to Aaron's list, coming up next.
Well guys, today I'm really excited. I am going to be playing the Dark Angels today. It's such a cool army, especially the fact that you got bits of Ravenwing, bits of Deathwing, bits of Greenwing today. I'm really excited. Obviously we are playing 1750 as DC said earlier, so these are my 5 stratagems from the Gibraltar SN Mission Pack today. So going into my list. Today I have brought an Arcs of Omen detachment obviously, and the Warlord today is Azrael. The Lion isn't here yet, so for today Azrael is going to be the big boss in charge. He is my Warlord. He gives me 2 CP for being the Warlord, which is so cool, and he's really important for all the buffs he gives out. So he's in there. Secondly, I've got a Talon Master, and I've paid 2 CP to give him a Relic and a Warlord trait. So he has the Arbiter's Gaze Relic, and he has Rites of War as a Warlord trait. 2 incredible abilities, making him into an absolute boss in combat, well, shooting, and also giving Obsec to everyone around him. So that's really cool. For troops, I only have one single troop unit, which is a unit of Infiltrators with the Helix Gauntlet. They are pretty standard in most Marine lists. They're really cheap and they're really good for screening and forward deploy. Then we get to elites. This is where I have spent my max amount of slots pretty much. This is my compulsory for Arcs of Omen. So to start, we have a big brick of 10 Deathwing Terminators. They're really good, they're awesome, they're really cheap. Having Transhuman inbuilt is amazing. They are WYSIWYG, so we have one with the Storm Shield and Thunderhammer, and the rest with Power Fists and Combi Bolters, and there is one Cyclone Missile Launcher as well. So they are the big meat and potatoes of the army. Everyone's there to buff them. They're going to hopefully hold the middle against the Chaos Forces and see how long they can withstand it. So then to help them out, there's a unit of 5 Deathwing Knights with the Flail on the Sergeant. I'm probably going to put these guys in Deep Strike and try and have them as like a sort of beta strike attack. Again, they're a bit more expensive, but they do really pack a punch, hitting on 2s and being really strong. Moving on, we have a few elite characters. So the first one is the Ravenwing Apothecary, and I've paid the points to make him a Chief Apothecary. Again, he's super fast, he can heal the bikes, he can heal the infantry, he's really, really good, and one of my strats, obviously, it allows him to bring guys back for the CP. Moving on, we have a Ravenwing Champion, and I've paid 2 CP here. To give him a Relic and Warlord trait, and I've upgraded him to be a Chapter Champion, I think it is, for 10 points. So he's a beast in combat, basically. He has a really cool sword, and he has the Imperium Sword as his Warlord trait. So he's gonna basically be a character sniper. That's his main thing. But also he can cut up some squads pretty easily as well. So we also have a Blade Guard Ancient in that slot. I've paid the points to make him a Chapter Ancient, and I've given him a Relic as well, which is the Dark Angel specific Pennant of Remembrance. This is a really cool relic because it allows me to choose a unit in the command phase and give them -1 to incoming damage, which I'm pretty much going to put on the Deathwing Terminators all the time. And lastly, we have 2 units of 5 Black Knights in the elite slot as well. These guys are awesome. They have their Plasma Talons and their Corvus Hammers. They're really cheap, benefiting from that Devastator Doctrine Ravenwing, sort of being really fast and having Jink all the time if you advance, and still be able to shoot just with a -1, I think is really powerful, so we're going to see how they perform today. In fast attack, I have one solo little ATV with a multi-melter, He's there for secondary purposes, obviously, and just to help me get to different points around the board, maybe hold some primary if he can hide well. So he's just there. And they're quite tanky as well with 8 wounds. And then lastly, in the heavy support, we have a unit of 5 Hellblasters today with a rapid fire weapon, because that's what they're modeled with, to lend some extra plasma fire and benefit from that Weapons of the Dark Age stratagem that I have indeed taken. Alright, so moving on to my secondaries. The first one I've taken is Oaths of Moment. It's a standard for Space Marines. I think I can score quite well on it. The second is Shock Tactics. We are playing Abandoned Sanctuary, so we do want to fight for those middle objectives, so I think Shock Tactics is a good call here. And the third one is Banners. I wasn't quite sure what to take for my third one, and hopefully I'll be able to get a decent little score on Banners and see what DC brings. So that's me. On to his list.
Yes, we are here, Children of the Shadow. We have the Disciples of Be'lakor. Now, a quick caveat. You can't normally take the armies of renowned attachments in the Gibraltar Grand Tournament, so if you're watching this from that perspective, just have that as an understanding. But I'm super special, so I get to use it anyway. I just fancy using Be'lakor. So without further ado, we have the Warlord today that is Be'lakor himself. He has the Warlord trait, the Shadow Lord. Spent a CP for that, which is basically full rerolls in the command phase. And of course, he has the Noctic Discipline. You can see the full list of sector powers in the description below. If you're keen, of course, you'll see them during the battle board as well. Now, following him, we have 2 HQ choices. First of all, we have ourselves a Sorcerer. He is completely standard, but he does have the Noctic Discipline as well. Just thought I'd try it out. It's a bit of fun. Then we have the Master of Possession. Now, he, of course, has the Malefic Discipline. To buff up some of the units you'll see in a moment. Now, moving on, we have a lot of troop choices. First of all, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 units of 5 Chaos Space Marines with bolters, and one of them each has a Reaper chaincannon, because why not? They're free at the end of the day, so chuck them in there. Let's see how we get on. Then, last but not least, in our troop choices, we have 10 Chaos Space Marines, all equipped with chainswords, except for the champion that has himself a demon blade, because it just sounds pretty cool. Now, moving on into the elites, we have ourselves a Leviathan with a Cyclonic Melter Lance. We have some Hellfire missile racks on top, and a Siege Drill and Melter Gun inside. Wanted to make it a bit shooty and a bit aggressive. Then moving on in the elites, we have, of course, the real meat here. We have 10 Possessed. Yes, 10, and the champion has been upgraded with Trophies of the Long War to have, as you know, you guessed it, yes, the Black Rune of Damnation, which is it's a must-take. It's an absolute must-take because it just makes them so strong as a unit. And of course, the Master Possession will be buffing them up as well. Now, last but not least, we have in the heavy support slot a little bit of backfield shooting. We have a unit of Havocs, and all those Havocs have las cannons, except for the Sergeant, of course, or champion, that has a chainsword and a bolter. That's the list. It's 1750 exactly, which is always that, little chef kiss on top of that. Now, in terms of my secondaries, let's go into those quickly. I have Assassination, because you have lots of characters. I have No Prisoners, because I think that's very Disciples of Be'lakor. And then last but not least, of course, I have Raised Banners High. Cover stuff in Shadow for Be'lakor. It was a bit of a difficult one, that third one, but anyway. Now, in terms of the 5 stratagems I've taken, they're coming up listed right now, as you can see on your screen, and you'll see them during the game. So you've seen, obviously, the battlefield, you've seen the mission, you've seen Aaron's list, you've seen mine, so I'll see you on the table in just a second.
The hunt for Be'lakor had led the Dark Angels to the ruins of a long-forgotten settlement. Once grand greystone chapels and libraries stood as silent sentinels amidst the dense forest. Their once grand spires now lay crumbling beneath the sky choked with ash. With a grim determination, they moved through the ruins, knowing full well that Be'lakor was a cunning adversary, one who had eluded them for far too long. The Dark Angels couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, their bolters primed and ready for any sign of movement. The silence hung heavy, gorged with the possibility of ambush. Every shadow and corner a potential threat. Any misstep could be their last. But they would not back down. They were the Emperor's finest, and they would not rest until Be'lakor was vanquished, driven back into the abyss from whence he came.
Deep within these ancient forest ruins, a demonic whisper is on the wind. And the Dark Angels are here, yes, to try and hunt down this malevolent force. Dun, dun, dun.
Literal hunt. You know, the lions come back. It's time.
It's time.
It is time.
It's so time. Exactly. You're happy. You're excited. I'm not as excited because, yeah, you've got a lot of firepower there. And, of course, when the lion comes down, you're going to have even more fun.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait.
It's a very cool model.
He's so cool. He's so cool to see him.
He's out of the two Primarchs, loyalist ones, obviously he's the best one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think
because Gilliman sucks.
Tell Shaggy.
Well, I've told him on our Discord many times. And forget, if you're not on our Discord,
yes,
the link is in the description below. Jump in. You can talk to this man, Dr. 40k, about all things competitive-y stuff.
I do love that.
Yes, or talk to me about inane nonsense, because I know nothing of the competitive. But here we are, of course, and we are playing Abandoned Sanctuaries.
Yes.
You can see objectives, one held by the Disciples of Be'lakor. We have 3 at No Man's Land, one here, one here, and one over here. And then, of course, the Dark Angels in one of their ancient monasteries is holding it. The line with lots of Terminators there on top. Let's quickly go over terrain.
Oh, yes.
So all the terrain you see, all the ruins are cast as ruins, obscuring all the rest of it. And we have trees, so we're going to have like the gravel going around it. So if you're touching that or near it, then it's -1 because you're hidden within the trees. And then this will put this as a crater, basically.
No crater.
No crates today.
No Mr. Pardo.
No Mr. Pardo crates. Now, I will just have a quick word before we get stuck in. Then, of course, we are playing the GT Mission Pack.
Yes.
You've seen it in the intro already, but some of you, naughty, would have skipped it. Yeah, skipped it. But so I just want to point out that even though we're using the mission pack, terrain-wise, this is just more thematic.
Yes, this is to look beautiful, to look nice.
Exactly.
Not for anything to show what the terrain is going to be like.
There's no L's. There's no. It's just I wanted it to look as a beautiful monastery of ancient time. It's like old Caliban. I think it's very dark.
I love the forest.
It's so cool.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. And we don't care about that ultra competitive stuff, or at least I don't anyway. And it won't matter to you because you'll probably outplay me anyway.
We'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Now, so with that being said, of course, we only have 5 stratagems each, as you saw at the start. If you didn't, head back and check those out. And yeah, rule of 2 and other bits and bobs. And if you want more details, again, they'll be in the description below for the GT rules pack and all that jazz.
All the different changes,
Yeah, getting excited. It's not long now.
This month,
end of this month. So anyway, that being said, let's go through deployment. Let's start off with the Sons of Caliban.
Ooh, the Dark Angels, yes. So we have taken quite a nice position on this right side, mirroring possibly the Chaos on the left side. In a way, in a diagonal.
Yeah, true.
So we've got some of the Black Knights just here, chilling out behind the building.
I like it.
The second unit here with the Ravenwing Champion and the Ravenwing Apothecary as well, just to push on this flank together.
Nice.
Then we've got Asriel and the Blade God Ancient together with the Hellblasters to give him his buffs, obviously, in the rerolls. And then we've got all 10 Terminators just stuck inside the monastery in the ruin, just touching all the terrain, having fun. I think so. They're hiding, they're chilling. And then obviously the Talon Master just
on the side,
being protected by Lookout Sir as well on the side.
Yeah, I always think I can shoot him, but I can't.
He's chilling. And then on this slightly less enthusiastic front, shall we say, we have a bunch of infiltrators have lost their job today. It's abandoned sanctuaries and they can't forward deploy. So they're just they're side deploying today. That's their job.
Well, they're doing a good job for me trying to do any of my shadow step nonsense
the deep
on that flank.
Stuff.
Which is quite good. And then last but not least,
the ATV. Look how cute he is. He's so cool.
Look at him.
Hoping he doesn't just pop turn 1, but he's chilling there, seeing what he can do.
I don't know if I can get him, actually, unless my cyclonic Melter-Lancy things.
I don't know its range.
I don't know its range either.
It's 18 or something.
It just looks cool.
But we'll see. It looks scary.
Yeah, it looks scary, and that is the point. So, with that, let's go through my deployment. On the one flank, I did a little fakey, started deploying down here, and then left them to their demise, because they're going to have to hold that objective themselves against all those bikes. That being said, in the center ground, we have our Havocs and another squad to be looking after that central objective and to lay down fire across the center ground. And essentially that central terrain, which is a little bit open, of course.
Ooh, yes.
Then we have, obviously, Be'lakor, the Shadow Lord himself, with his retinue of Possessed, that he possessed himself, I imagine, followed by the Master of Possession, and the Sorcerer nestled in there as well from the Children of the Neverborn.
There's a lot of possession happening there.
There's a lot of possession. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. There's a lot of complications.
Heresy happening over there.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of stuff going on. Now, over here, the other 5-man squad with the Reaper Chain Cannon, the 10-man Chainsword squad wielding Lunatics with the Demon Blade, of course, and the Leviathan with his Siege Drill and the Cyclonic Mental Lance. He was going to have a Siege Claw, but I couldn't find it.
We were going to come up with some big thing of what the claw is. It's somewhere.
It is somewhere.
That's where it is.
And I couldn't be bothered, so I found the drill, and that will do. So that being said, that's all of the preamble. Let's get into the game. Ooh. And I will be using the purple shaded dice.
I'll be using the bone
Yes,
dice.
You're going to see if, because, I mean, my bone dice haven't been doing very well for me. Let's see if you can break the curse.
We'll see.
Or they curse you. That's a
They are cursed. I am cursed. Oh no.
Here we are, Disciples of Be'lakor, end of the movement phase, and let me give you a quick overview of what's going on. So, Big Daddy Be'lakor, he gave his Shadow Lord command reroll ability to this Havoc squad before he fluttered off on his wings with an advanced roll and plonked himself over there to try and get as far away from all of the weapons of the Dark Age plasma as he can.
I wonder why.
Then, over here, the one squad, I didn't want to abandon them because Be'lakor loves all of his followers and believers, and we've done an advance roll and run them across here. There is a plan for them, I will explain in a moment. We've shuffled slightly with this squad to get within 3, and they have started a banner here. And then the Havocs, as I said, have come round so they can get a bead on right down here across to this squad, and hopefully you can pop a few with some rerolls. Now, we've done a normal move up with the Possess. I didn't want to overreach and then you get to counter punch me. So it's a bit of a long bomb charge if you want to try and get through your Terminators or anything else. So I'm kind of happy. So I was considering, because remember folks, we've only got 5 stratagems, and one of those stratagems I have is Shadow Pact, and I could give them, for example, extra toughness, +1 attack, but I haven't decided not to at the moment to keep my CP. I'll probably need it for next command phase more importantly, see what's going on. The Sorcerer and the Master of Possession advance with them to give them all the buffs, etc. And do what they need to do. Over here, we've moved just up forward slightly with the one squad. Probably going to try and use them as a bit of a screen later on from, of course, because we didn't mention, actually, did we, that you have...
Definitely Knights in reserve, yes. I forgot as well that you just mentioned.
There have been the Strike Cruiser somewhere waiting to come down. So maybe to try and screen a little bit with this squad and that squad later on, so we don't get any Deathwing Knights in my flank, because that would not be fun at all. Then we've advanced with the Leviathan because, folks, I checked the range, and it's 18 on the Cyclonic Mental Lance. He is out of range of that ATB, sadly. So just advance with him, got 3, got him a little bit closer. Now, because I moved normal with this squad of Possessed, they will be doing an action, and they are actually within 3 of that banner, and we'll be doing a raise banners there too, which is nice. 2 banners for me. Then we've advanced with the big squad of Chainsword Fellas. They are doing what they do best, just do a cheeky run, and that's my movement. That's my movement.
That's your movement.
Nice, right?
All right.
Okay. Now, Psychic. We're going to start off. We're going to do Cursed Earth with the Master of Possession, and he also has Pact of Flesh, but he doesn't need it right now, so he's just going to do the 1 power. He needs a 7, and that's a 5.
Right. CP?
No.
Okay.
I think a lot of what you can't shoot much into them.
Not much, really.
Not really, so I think they'll be okay to weather that storm, and I probably need the CP. So they're going to carry on. Big mistake is coming my way, I imagine, when I need that fort invul.
I have to find it. Find this mistake.
Yes, exactly. He will hunt it out. But that is the Master of Possession done. Then we're going to go over to the Sorcerer. Now, he has Wreathed in Shades and Shrouded Step. Now, the Wreathed in Shades is an important one. I want to Wreathed in Shade this squad so that you can't shoot them unless they are the closest.
Yes.
So I need a 7 for that. And that'll do it.
You get
6, 7, 8.
Very
Now,
good.
Can you deny anything?
I have a deny with Watcher, but I'm not going to deny this.
Okay, fair enough.
You can do this.
So Wreathed and Shades there. And then this one is Shrouded Step, which is the one of part of the big plan of this squad that ran towards
What is
here.
this big plan?
The big plan.
The big plan.
Shrouded Step is that within 18 of the Sorcerer, I can try and blip them across the battlefield somewhere else. Maybe I'll try and get them in the center here, hide in some ruins, or I gotta be 9 away from you, or 12 if I want to come round to those nasty infiltrators. Yeah, trying to get him out of harm's way, basically. Because especially a couple of our Patreons are in there. We've got McLovin, and we've got Lelanius. So those guys need to survive for at least a turn. Yeah, from the Dark Angels. So I'm going to do Shrouded Step on them.
Okay.
And he's 6. That's a 5.
That is 5.
I'm going to CP this.
Okay, I will doctor that.
Thank you, sir. That is a 10.
You can have that. Well
Yay! So I will blip them somewhere on the battlefield in but a moment. And last but not least, there's only one thing I can do with Be'lakor, and because he's got Penumbral Curse, which is line of sight, which isn't line of sight, and Betraying Shade, which is. Now, they're both within 18 range, and the only thing I can target is these guys. I can't see them, but I can do Penumbral Curse on them, which gives them -1 to wounding combat, and -1 AP.
with their non-existent weapons.
So part of me doesn't want to probably just do what I normally do. Peril.
Let's go.
But, it's kind of cool. I'm going to do it anyway.
I saw the one.
It fails. I saw the one as well. It fails. He's busy. But that's all the psychic nonsense done. I will move this squad and we'll get into just a little bit of shooting, because literally it's just the Havocs, and then I'm done. So there they are, nestled in amongst the shattered Imperial statue. Not shattered, but just a bit derelict. No one's been shining it for a long time. There's a dude on Helbrecht's model. You know that guy that with
the guy that the polished man.
He's clearly not here. The polished man is not here. But anyway, tuck them in. They're in the ruins. They can obviously be seen this way, so the bikes probably just come in and shoot them in the face, or the Terminators can just run over and chop them to pieces. I don't mind that, because then McLovin and Lanius will die for the favour of Be'lakor, and then I get to charge with my beloved Possess Bomb. So, now, last but not least, I did roll for my Warp Storm table, because I forgot. I rolled 4 4-ups, which is nice. So I've done Descending Shadow on him. Now, I know what you're saying. Hey, DC, he's already got -1 to hit. But then now he has -2 to hit.
There we go.
So if you have a +1, it still counts as a -1.
I have 2 ways of getting +1s. It's very good.
Beautiful. So yeah, it's worth it. Only he can get benefits from it, and most of the stuff he doesn't. The only good one is Dark Invigoration. Magnified Glory is okay, and this one, Descending Shadow, is cool. It's very him, so I'm happy with that.
Descending the shadow.
He's more shadow, yeah, exactly. He is farting out shadow. And he is hiding in there. So, with that being said, I only have one shooting, and that is these guys. Remember, they had the Chapter Master rerolls, essentially, from Be'lakor. Even though he's not Chapter Master, he is much more than that.
Oh, yes.
Going into these bikers over there. So, hitting on 3s, rerolling. And rerolling. No 6s. And then we're looking for... Oh, I apologise.
Yes.
2 CP.
2 CP for weapon... Veterans of the Long War.
Yes, Veterans of the Long War. +1 to wound. I did talk about off camera.
Yep.
Because I was going to spend another CP on that other power, Shadow Pact, but I was like, no, I'm just going to spend the +1 to hit. Okay. So it's 2 to wound.
2 to wound.
And that is 4 wounds, my friend.
So I have a 5-up invulnerable.
5 invulnerable.
Might CP 1, depending what happens.
Fair enough.
I think I probably will.
Okay.
Might as well. 1.
Yeah. None cheeky CP?
Nope.
Nada.
And then just the damage for you.
Yes. So the first one is 4.
Kills 1.
The second one is 5.
Kills 1.
The next one is 4.
Kills 1.
And the last one is 3.
So kills 4.
Wow.
Very nice.
That is very, very nice from me. Did they run away or anything?
Nope, they don't.
They care not.
In a circle.
In a circle. That is fair enough. But that's the end of my turn. I'm happy with that. 4 bikes down. Less plasma. Oh, wait, can you bring them back?
I do have a little apothecary here. Who can help?
God. As you can see, the hunting pack
Yes.
has begun to descend. How cool is that? Those Terminators coming out of the ruins.
Oh, yeah.
Pouring forward. Bolters raised. Now, talk us through it. Don't scare her, because I don't know what's going on.
So the first thing I did was I advanced these infiltrators out, and I got a 6.
You did?
So they have just come out here to drop the banner, get shock tactics for 4 points, and drop primary from DC. So they are champs.
Ugh.
They're doing their thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So they've done that. Then I just moved out with these Terminators. So they all moved out. just so that they can make a charge into the middle, take the middle, and also just hold the middle. I think that's very important in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Before they moved out, though, the ATV moved there just to guarantee Oath of Moment, because I'm not really sure that I can get the Terminators in a way that they're all going to be within 6 of the center.
Oh, I see.
So he at least means I'll get the 2 points for Oath of Moment if there is a bit of a... Because the whole unit has to be wholly within 6. So
Understood. Okay, gotcha.
and then obviously Azrael and the Ravenwing Champion are just going to be protected here for later turns. Inside the building, the Blade Guard Ancient gave both his buffs to, well, the -1 damage he gave the Terminators, and he gave +1 to hit as well to the Terminators, because Bellicore is making me -1,000,000 to hit.
Yeah!
That it doesn't really matter for the Hellblasters to get that. And then he's raised the banner in the movement phase.
Okay, lovely.
And then the Hellblasters got full rerolls from Azrael so that they don't pop their heads off so easily.
Yes. Yeah.
Then over here, the Black Knights that were here, they moved 17, then advanced 6.
They're disgusting.
So now they're here.
So good.
And then the Talonmaster flew over as well, so he's over there to give them the buffs, the rerolls, and he also used his no escape ability on those Havocs, so they don't get cover.
No cover for them.
So hopefully those Plasmas can start popping some Havocs.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then the Apothecary came over here, and I spent a CP in order to bring back one of the Black Knights, so I can leave someone on this objective later on, and it's not too bad.
Yes, and yeah, you spent a CP because...
Because I didn't have enough Warlord trait slots to give him Surplus Healer.
Yes.
So I have to spend the CP every time to actually do it, which is not too bad.
That's not too bad. Okay, so that's all the movement done. You have no psychic shenanigans, of course.
No.
So let us begin with the shooting phase. Weapons of the Dark Age being deployed now from the bikes into my beloved Havocs. Now, cowardly...
Yeah,
you have not overcharged.
Well, so they're the one squad that are not within range of Azrael.
Oh, I see.
So if I do roll ones, they just pop their heads off and die.
They need to see Daddy, do they?
So
otherwise they get scared.
Because you're T5 with the Havocs, I'm wounding on 3s regardless of strength 8 or 7, so I'd rather just get the safe +1 damage from Dark Age.
Now, you are over 12 away.
Yes, I'll be wounding, I'll be hitting you on 4s.
4s already.
And then...
Because I'm all shadowy.
Very shadowy. Okay. So that is 6 hits.
There's still a lot of hits.
And then these are wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s with the Talonmaster.
Oh, nice.
So just 5 at -3, ignore cover.
Wow, yes, because they do ignore the cover. So 5 at -3. So 4 dead, because they damage to each, right?
Yeah.
So I got 1 left.
Yes.
1 is remaining.
1 is remaining.
I will leave a las cannon, funny enough, not the champ. Sorry, Mathrox, Patreon, your deed is done this day. I don't know why. Did you choose, comment below if you're watching this, did you choose to be a sergeant for a Havoc squad? Because, I say sergeant because they always die first. Anyway, Mathrox, your deeds for Bellicore have been written. Now,
Talonmaster next.
Yes.
So he always hits on 2s.
He does, regardless, yes.
Yes, so he's going to put his Twin Heavy Bolter into the squad of guys. And he's going to put his Assault Cannon into that one Havoc.
Oh, wow, that's a bit overkill.
I think it is, but I think the flat 2 is really good.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So 6 shots, hitting on 2s.
Hit on 2s.
Because he always hits on 2s.
He does. He is. That's his relic, right? Or
Arbiter's Gaze.
Arbiter's Gaze.
And then wounding on 3s with the Heavy Bolters.
Ooh.
So 3.
3.
At -2.
5 ups. Ooh, save 1. So 2 die.
Yep.
That is 2 dead Marines. Bloop, bloop.
And
the shadow with you.
The Assault Cannon into the poor Havoc.
Oh, wow. Yep, that's going to do it.
And then...
It's still 3s, right? You see 5, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, wounding on 3s with strength 6. So that is 3, 6, 7.
7.
At -2, 1 damage.
I have 7 pulled out of my dice, out of my pocket right away. And he's dead. Super dead. Riddled with bullets. The las cannon is gone. There goes my anti-bike.
Anti-big thing.
Anti-big things. But,
okay.
you know, I would say they did some work, but you're just going to bring back all the bikes anyway.
With any luck?
Yeah. Do you want to have a little think what you're shooting next?
I will, yeah. Thank you.
Think it down. Carrying on the shooting phase now, we have Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario and Luigi is going to be firing into these embattled Chaos Space Marines here, holding that objective for me. So, I guess they've got to shoot now with bolter shots on top of their melter.
So we'll start with multi-melter. So
yes.
Hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s, yes, because you advanced, right?
1 hit.
And you're a Ravenwing?
I am Ravenwing. 2s to wound.
2s to wound. Oh!
It's not really worth CP.
A bit of rock.
It's not worth CP.
Spend it, spend it.
No. 6 shots from the bolters in front.
Yes. Hitting on 3s?
Hitting on 4s, because they're still counted as hunting.
Okay.
And then no wounds.
Wow.
So then we will move on to the Terminators.
Yes, there are a handful of Terminators that can see down into here, into my
I
dice.
think 3 can see and get actual
Good
range.
shots, okay?
So that's 12 shots.
I love it.
Oh, sorry. And then these will be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
4s, because I'm
4s, rerolling
shadowy.
1s.
I'm all shadowy. Ah, that's a good shout. Now you need
Not
4s again.
Thank you.
That's all ready.
4s with the bolts.
It's saddened you watching you use my bone dice effectively.
4.
4.
4.
Minus?
No minus, just bolts.
Hey, 2 up then, because I'm in cover. I'll do it 1 at a time, or 2 at a time, because he takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
And then he's okay.
Takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
And then the Cyclone Missile Launcher.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
2 shots, 1 hit, 1 reroll.
Reroll. Ah,
And
denied.
then 2s, 1 wound at -3
Ooh.
with Dev.
Oh, I saw the 6, but
Oh.
no. But that guy is
You will be
splatted.
slain. Very
Wow.
nice. And then the last thing for this turn will be the 5 Hellblasters. So they just have 1 shot because they move, so they won't get their rapid fire.
Okay.
Because they're inside the building, the only thing they can see this turn is Bellicor.
Right.
They are not going to overcharge because
Ah, coward.
Bellicor's got -1 damage.
Yes, he does.
So
that one's fair.
that one is fair.
That one's fair enough.
So 4's to hit
Yes.
because of all the stuff. Rerolling with Azrael's Chapter Master.
Yes. Ooh.
Very nice.
It's -2, but it doesn't obviously count, folks, just in case I'm thinking that I had Descending Shadow and his natural
Yeah,
-1.
it's always a
It's
-1.
always a -1.
There's a
Well,
lot.
hey, it might be different in 10th edition.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Winning on 5s. So no wounds. But it was only damage 1 anyway, so I'm not too upset there.
Yes, fair enough, because you didn't overcharge like a coward.
Like a coward.
Even though it's pointless. So, is that all you're shooting?
That is. It is the next phase, the charge phase.
Do you know what? I think I weathered the storm. I lost my Havocs. So
Not too bad.
I'm glad with that.
Not
So,
too bad.
Yeah, but now we'll see where the real pain comes from. Okay, it's time, and the Terminators will be charging into those 5
Yes.
Marines. Oh dear. McLovin, Lalinius, I'm sorry for what is about to happen to you. Can you imagine just hiding behind that wall and then just a Terminator bursts through? It just points at you. You traitor. Oh my god.
Let's go. Oh, 5 is enough.
That'll get you through.
I'm
There's
happy
a
with
-5 through the wall, though.
-5 through the wall.
Yeah, it's in the rules.
I won't make
Don't,
it. Then.
don't look it up.
Don't look
so
it up.
I'm just going to remove them. But you know what? McLovin and Lalinius, if you're watching, you deserve an honourable death. So we're going to roll it off. So
Yes.
we're going to start with some of the power fists?
Yeah. So
Okay.
3s because they got the +1, rerolling 1s.
Yes.
Roll on again.
Okay. Lots of 2s in there. I
Lots of
like
2s.
this. Let me get these 2s out. Let me help you.
Oh, your
Yeah.
dice. Your dice doing dice things.
Yeah, this is
that
it.
Was a hit.
This is where I switched the magnet on underneath the table.
And then 2s from these guys.
This is the problem. This is the bit where...
the 2s.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. So 3, 6, 9 at -3.
And they're all dead.
They tried.
They tried, but that's still all the squad wiped out on just the dice I have. So, sorry guys, you are now going to the warp where demons will tear apart your soul. No morale over here because they are at least 9. I've only lost 3.
Yes.
And I'll remove those. I'll let you do any consolidation-y, weird, janky stuff that you metagamers do.
There's not much to do today.
It's an easy game. You're playing on the high cruise mode, aren't you?
Oh,
Just,
nah.
easy. And let's see what the Possessed can do. Possessed versus Deathwing. Cinematic scenes in the center of the battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
It is all kicking off. This is going to be a vital round for either side. I think we're going to see what happens.
It's a big turn.
You've got buffed up Deathwing.
I do. And you've
I've
got
buffed up Possessed.
buffed up Possessed, yeah.
Exactly. Stuff's going to be going down. Now, let me talk you through it. First of all, Chapter Master rerolls from the Shadow Lord was given to this squad here because it's another squad that could give them in range. Although, could I give it to the Leviathan? That's a question.
I possibly.
He was next to the Leviathan.
It depends what it says. If it says like core, or if it's any.
I'll check that.
Check it.
I'll check and get back to you, folks. It's not too important right now. But either or, because I could get some cheeky rerolls on those Cyclonic Mental Lances, which would be quite nice. Whereas those guys, there's a ring and a prayer with these. I'll explain in a moment, folks. Now, let's talk back to the Possessed. Now, they were spent a CP at the start of the command phase to give them Shadow Pact, which is a Disciples of Bellicor specific stratagem, and you can pick Pact of Blood, Pact of Fate, Pact of Plague, or Excess. Now, I've picked, funny enough, Pact of Blood, which gives them an extra attack each.
Corn. But
Yes.
not corn, because we don't, it's undivided. Here.
Exactly. It's undivided here, which is what I truly love. Undivided in all its forms. So Shadow Pact them, extra attack each, which should hopefully help me get through that -1 damage, because my damage 2 now becomes... Oh, are my damage 1? Ooh, I could be damage 1 even.
think
my
you're
weapons.
2.
I think I'm 2. AB2 damage to it, I think.
Have a look.
It's been a while, folks. Now, in terms of the abilities otherwise, that's all done. We've moved Be'lakor forward. He's tapped his toe in to do some psychic shenanigans. As the Leviathan's moved across and again tapped his toe in to shoot his Cyclonic Melter Lance at, everything basically, at that squad of Terminators to reduce them as much as possible. We stay put with this squad over here because, they're going to die. And then we've actually started moving across for 2 reasons. One, for a screen here, I did a run, and also to try and get that objective as a reserve. Not that they'll probably survive anyway, but better than them sitting there doing absolutely nothing. This squad has stayed put, shuffled slightly, but stayed put largely. Reason being, folks, is Be'lakor should hopefully dispatch those 5 Marines. Amigos. Because you don't have transhuman or anything nonsense. No. Because you're a nice Space Marine player.
Yeah, I did not pick transhuman as one of my strats. No. Who would do that?
Yeah, Shaggy would. Now, the idea is with the Psychic Phase, I can... I forgot to mention. Master Possession and the Sorcerer, they're not up there. They look cool up there, but they're just below. Yeah. I couldn't quite fit them in with my hands trying to get into the bottom. So they're on the bottom floor, but staying put. Now, the idea is that if I can Wreathed in Shades and then Shrouded Step them, blip these across the field, perhaps put them over here, 9 inches away from the Plasma Squad over here, or maybe over here to charge something in the back. I don't know. Somewhere to do a bit of a long bomb, Hail Mary, something cool, because it's very cool. It's very, I think, I imagine them just like disappearing in shadow then reappearing somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Pretty cool. So, that's the idea with them. Otherwise, they're kind of pointless, guys, because Be'lakor's going to dispatch those Marines. They're going to sit there. Yes, they can probably sit there and hold the objective, but it all depends on this fight, because I'm either going to have a Be'lakor and some of the bits and bobs running around chopping up bikers if I manage to dispatch these Terminators in the center ground, or it's going to be me trying to run and hide with Be'lakor as you hunt me down in Dark Angel style. Now, let's start off. That's all the movement done. That's all the jazz. As I mentioned, Leviathan's going that way. Probably get charged off on his ATV, which would be quite nice. Let's start off with the important rolls. Cursed Earth from the Master of Possession. Need a 7. That's a 7.
I think I'm going to use one of my watches on this. I'll use the one from Azure.
Of course.
Try and deny.
That's not
just
enough.
A 7, so don't worry about that.
Cursed Earth. Boom. I love it. Now, next up, he's just going to do a cheeky smite, because Pact of Flesh is no good right now. So smite is a 9. That's D3. Thank you very much. D3 on the Terminators is just 1.
6 up in a pain.
No.
We'll take 1.
I'll take 1 there. That's good for me. Now, the good stuff. Be'lakor, Penumbral Curse, and he's going to be putting that onto these Terminators. What does that do, you ask? Is what I was going to do in the first turn when I didn't even get it off. It's -1 to their wound attacks, so they're -1 to their wound, which is great, and then -1 to their AP of their weapons as well. So I need a 7. That's a 4. I'm going to CP this, okay? Because it's quite important. Whew. Come on now. Come on, Be'lakor. That is a 9.
Very nice.
I like that a lot. That makes me happy. Makes me happy. Would you like to try and deny?
You have Black Ruin Damnation for -1 to wound and a 4 up invulnerable save. You can have it.
Yay! Betraying Shades. Penumbral Curse. There we go on them as well. Now, lastly, he's going to cast Betraying Shades. I need a 6. And funny enough, I'm going to put it on that unit as well. Ooh. And that is a very good roll. 6, 7, 8.
I don't think DC can roll 6s. I think you can have that one.
That, my friend, is insulting and genius at the same time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
3 more.
Yeah, let me grab some for my dice pad. 11, 12, 13.
Very nice.
Now, the reason this is, folks, is because, if you don't know, Betraying Shades is basically shadows come out and box these guys. And you pick 6 of them within the unit. I'm picking the champion and just a bunch of the others. Their average attacks, so the normal stats of attacks, 2 each and 3 on the champ. You pick 6 of them, you roll the dice. Any 6s are mortal wounds.
Yes.
Now, 13 dice. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Very nice. 6 up, feel no pain. Oh, almost.
That actually was going to be a 6, and it touched
was that going to be a 6?
Yeah,
it got cursed.
You got cursed, literally. Okay, that was. Yeah, I mean, I might as well smited. But Betraying Shades was done. At least we got to see what it did.
Very good.
Last but not least, we have the Sorcerer, which is here. And he will be doing first Wreathed in Shades on this squad, so you can't shoot them.
Yeah.
which he does on a 7.
Go ahead.
And then Shrouded Step on a 6. That is on a 6.
I will try and deny.
Oh, don't do that to me.
That is a deny.
Oh.
Yes.
You're obviously scared of my plan then.
Yeah, well, if you made that 9-inch to my backline, it could be quite big.
Oh.
So I'd rather leave you there.
Is that DC using
Doing
tactics?
It could be.
Oh,
It could be.
wow. I'm kind of proud now. Okay, with that, let's get some shooting. I've got the big guy here. Probably some bolt pistols here. And, ooh, a Reaper chain cannon. I don't want to shoot at. Yeah, coming up. Sorry, folks. I just had some meta filth dribbling into my ears. I was trying to roll.
I was explaining Beasts of Nurgle being cool, okay?
Something to do with fishing for 6s, mortal wounds. Who fishes for 6s?
Someone who knows how to roll 6s, DC.
Yeah, not don't fish for anything. Not even fish. Now, starting off, we've got the Reaper chain cannon and a bolter going into this squad here. Hitting on 3s. I haven't moved. Unless there's any minuses for you. I don't believe so, right?
No.
Ooh, is it an assault weapon? I need to check now.
Probably. Or heavy. Maybe. Is it heavy chain cannon?
It might be a heavy chain cannon, yeah. I'll quickly check. Hold on. It is no good. The 6 is a heavy. It's heavy 8. But you never know, because it's called Reaper chain cannon.
I thought it was called a heavy chain cannon. It's a Reaper chain cannon, but it's heavy.
Heavy.
So.
There we go. So anyway, so strength 5.
So 4.
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow. 4, 5. AP1.
4, 5. So 4 ups.
Yep. 4 ups. Like that. Of course.
Takes 1.
God. Sicken me. 2 shots with the bolter because he hasn't moved.
Oh, of course.
2 hits and 5s. 1 wound. No AP.
3 up. No.
Oh, nice. Another wound
damage.
done. I love that.
2, 1.
Now, we're going to... where do we begin? Where do we begin? So we've got 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pistol shots over here. Ooh, into those guys. Rerolling. 3s. Rerolling. So 1 miss. And pistol doesn't count this round, right? It was assault rapid fire. Pistol is round 3. Right. So rapid fire. Now, these are... What am I talking about? These are not rapid fire. So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds, please. On to those infiltrators. No AP, of course. I'm like, is it rapid fire? It's a pistol. No.
6 wounds. So this was ignored by the Helix Gauntlet, but I will take 1.
Nice. Take a wound. I like it.
Very nice.
Okay, now I need to see... do I shoot everything at these guys? I probably do, right? Try and thin the herd.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check the Leviathan and see. Maybe I'll shoot them? I don't know. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to put everything into those Terminators because I need to drop as many as possible. I think I'll be up against it otherwise with my possessed. Need to give them every fighting edge. So we're going to start off with the Cyclonic Mental Lance. D6, of course. 2 hits, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s because of your transhuman stuff. 1 wound.
Okay, minus...
like 4 or 5.
So
definitely you're involved.
It's 4 up involved with Azrael.
It's minus 4.
4 up involved with Azrael. Okay.
Nice. And then we have 2d6 Heavy Flamer for 6, 7, 8, 9 with
Let the Galaxy Burn.
Let the Galaxy Burn. I can even remember my rules. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So this is now 4s because I can't.
Just transhuman.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5 2-ups.
5 2-ups.
Oh, it's minus 1?
It's EP1.
So 3 ups with these guys because he's not on the cover.
Already.
So I have to do this one at a time.
Oh, I like that.
Because he's on the cover.
Come on. Hey!
6 up for the pain. Nope. So he will die.
Got him.
I have to do this for the whether I shoot back.
Yes.
And then 3 more would take on the Storm Shield. So 2s. 6 up for the pain.
Oh.
And then on a 4-up, do I shoot you back with Storm Bolters? No.
No, you don't.
So he is dead.
He dies.
Oh.
And then I've got a Melter, which is going into those. Hits on a 3. That's a hit. And wounds on a 4, unfortunately. That's a wound, though.
This is on the Terminators?
Yeah, from the Siege Claw.
4. Good.
Ah, stop it. And then I've got 200 killer missiles.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to put those into these guys here.
Okay.
Now is the time to reduce. There's no point in shooting them otherwise. So then I'll fire both hunter killers. Hit on 3s. 1 hit. Reroll 1s from Bellacore.
Is it all?
Ooh.
This is a little check.
Warlord trait. No, it says that any disciples of Bellacore unit, excluding vehicles.
Always excluding vehicles.
Why is that? I mean, he's not.
I guess Be'lakor, like, he doesn't really like metal. I guess he likes the flesh.
There's a person in there.
There's
a fleshy person.
I mean, it's somewhere in there.
It's somewhere in there. There's a fleshy person. All right, just the one, and that's a wound. Okay, I think it's AP2. But are you 4 up on those guys?
The advanced.
Oh yes, the advanced.
Nope. So it just kills that one man.
Oh yes, cool. I'm happy with that. That'll do, and then I'll take this off now because he's fired them. He throws it across the field.
Very nice.
Doesn't get any more detached. Now with that, that's all my shooting. Not very impressive, folks. But let's go into charges coming up. Charging time. Let's charge this squad because they're going to do something into these infiltrators.
Oh yeah,
they are in. Be'lakor's going into them. He is also in. That is a lot of joy right there. Now, the possessed are going in, of course, to the Terminators. Yes. They are in. Wow.
Just about.
Just about. I mean, they are next to each other. And then Leviathan is going to go into this ATV, which is nice. Need a 7 for that. That is a fail. I'm going to CP that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because it's good that he is not running around. And
it's your last CP, are you sure?
Yeah. Don't need a CP for anything now. The job is done. We're in combat. That'll do it.
There you go.
They are very much in. So Leviathan goes in. I'll push all the possessed in and all the rest of the guys, and we'll get to fighting coming up. Okay, here we go. Combat time. As you can see, the Horde has descended all over those Terminators. Now, I'm going to do something slightly out of sequence, folks.
Yes.
Because essentially, it is an absolute bucket load of attacks here, and I've only got one hand. So I'm going to do these off camera, and then come back for the wound rolls, and then allow Mosquero to fight back with all that stuff on camera, because that's the cool stuff. But it's a lot of rolls. I'm re-rolling ones with Be'lakor. And it's got an extra attack each. It's just a lot of dice, folks. So our sequence, I'm going to do this one first, and I'm going to do this one. Now, of course, declaring this one first means that with 2 CP,
I can't interrupt.
You're not going to. He's not. Yeah, there's no need to interrupt.
I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to interrupt with something that doesn't really matter. For
exactly. This. So just otherwise, it makes no difference. But I can just show you guys quickly what happens to the other part. So we're going to do the Leviathan going into this ATV, hitting on 3s. That is just 2 hits. That's not very good. Wounding on 2s. Okay, classic old DC. A Leviathan can't even kill ATV, but it is going to say 2d3. Okay,
there's 2. I'm alive. I completely wrote off that I could be alive.
Yeah,
but I have 6 wounds left. Thank you.
You're starting to learn what it's like to play against me. Brilliant. Siege drill. What does it do? It just chinked the paint, I think.
He hit his arm.
His arm. Stop it. You're tickling me. Let's quickly do Be'lakor. I say quickly. He's hitting on 2s, and he gives himself reroll 1s, which is good because he's got 2 1s. Okay. Then he's killing on 2s, basically.
Come on, you can do this, DC.
And that's 3 1s.
Oh, come on.
And that's a cock dice. That's another 1.
Okay.
That was a 1.
So 2.
So he killed 2.
Okay.
He killed 2.
Those are 2. I'll remove these 2. Why not? There we go. Okay.
Okay. So, fantastic start. I swear to you, I do not do this on purpose. I haven't done several takes until I get a bad one.
No. This is a genuine response. So I'm not used to this. This is beautiful.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'm going to do these attacks in a moment, and then I might as well do these. And then we'll come back for the wound rolls in just a second. Alrighty, so we have done the attacks here. I didn't do too great. But over here, I did just a tad under average, right?
A little bit, but not too bad.
You were doing
not too bad
stuff.
For DC.
His eyes went in the back of his head. He started doing numbers.
The wizardry.
Yeah, he is the wizard. So, where do you want to start?
Let's go.
16 wounds here?
16, 4 ups, right? You're -1?
Yes, -1 with the chainsword.
So that is 1, 2,
Just
dead.
about.
They are dead.
Wow. Just about. It's a pretty good save roll.
Almost. Imagine that all those people didn't kill a squad of infiltrators.
Well, I mean, yeah. And then for you to use my bone dice as well on top of that, and are rolling really well with them, I just... Anyway.
All right.
We have 20 wounds on...
20 on the Terminator.
Now, yeah, this is AP2.
This is AP2.
But you're going to do some shenanigans, right?
Yeah, so I'm -1 damage, so these are damage 1.
Yeah.
And I have 1 Storm Shield in the unit, which gets +1 save. So I'm going to go on the Storm Shield, so I have a 3-up save.
Okay.
And I'm going to do these 3 at a time for now.
Of course. Reminds me of Horus Heresy.
3.
Wow.
Just do that. 6s for Fear of Pain.
6s.
Nope, so he will be dead. I got to keep him dead for...
Forget what I said about the bone dice.
Don't worry
Available now on snbattlereports.com/shop.
All the rest are just saved for now.
Yeah, or at 4-ups. Oh, I want to see blood.
Very bad roll.
That's a really bad roll. Oh, I'm getting really excited.
Feel no pains.
Okay.
Saved a couple there.
That-
That is
not enough,
1, 2, 3 dead.
Wow.
So
including the sergeant,
They
right?
will punch back. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then one will take 2 wounds down to 1. Take 1.
That's a huge blow. I'm very
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
with that.
I'll need to roll for. So him, does he
Yes.
punch back?
Does he punch back?
He does.
He
And
does.
then the 3 normal guys.
Yes,
As
3
well.
normal guys.
No. So just the one guy.
They got butchered. Okay, so just a hammer guy,
Yeah. So see if he hits.
because he only has 1 attack with this, right?
He hits.
He hits, nice.
3 is to wound with a -1 to wound.
Yes, -1 to wound.
So 4 is to wound.
4 to wound.
Nope.
No.
So we'll just remove
Wow.
these guys. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I'll let you carry the dead away and
Yes.
get your attacks to fight back. In the thick of melee, the Deathwing Terminators continue
Yes.
to brawl, and now you get to punch back.
Yeah, so I've spent 1 CP for Fury of the First, so I'm hitting on 2s with my 2+1 to hits.
Yes, because of the up one, down
The banner
down.
one,
Yeah.
it gives 1, this gives 1, and then obviously Unwieldy Fists is -1.
Yeah.
So 2
Okay.
rolling ones.
2 rolling ones. So here we go. There's 1-1.
2 ones.
2 ones. Okay.
So that
Okay.
is 15 hits.
Now I've only realised a Penumbral Curse, which you realised earlier on,
Yes.
what you were saying. It doesn't do anything because I've
Yeah.
-1 with Black Room Damnation anyway,
Yeah.
and the AP goes to my invulnerable. I guess it would have helped if my invulnerable save didn't go off.
Yes. Well, I mean, the 3-up save, I think it might have, right?
Yeah, but otherwise, kind of pointless.
So 4's to wound.
4's to wound.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
9 invuls at damage 2.
3, 4, 5, 6. What we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 more for 9. 4 up invulnerable saves. Here we go. Okay.
Alright.
So I saved 4 of them,
Mhm.
and then I've got 5 that have gone through, and there is no CP for me or anything like that jazz,
Nope.
right? So that's killed 1,
Yep.
because there's 2 damage apiece. That's killed 2, and then 1 is down to
2.5.
1 wound. 2.5. Not too bad, and I can bring them back hopefully.
You can.
So with that, that's the end, right?
That's the end of your turn, I think.
Oof.
No morales for me.
Yeah, no more else for you. Happy days. So let's go on to my turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Yes.
Oh, here we are. End of the movement phase, turn 2 for the Dark Angels.
Yes.
And there is plenty of carnage already in this game. I absolutely love it. Talk us through it, Wizard.
Hello. Yes. So the first thing I did was I wanted to obviously support this middle part here.
Yes.
So all the characters moved out. The Blade Guard Ancient moved there to give again the -1 damage here and +1 hit as well. Azrael moved out here to support. Maybe do some fighting later. We'll see. You know, he's got flat 3 sword. He might do some fighting later. We'll
Nice,
see.
Okay.
I fell back with the ATB to get me over to moment if it does obviously survive.
Yes, and you can
and-
shoot with this, right? With
I fell back. I can't shoot.
oh,
But,
isn't there a Raven Wing? Oh, you haven't bought the strategy.
No, only if I've strats.
Right. Okay.
And because I went second, I will get 2 points worth a moment for that. So nice. Then I stayed here with these 2 bikes just to hold on to that objective.
Okay. Nice.
And the other bikes, they moved out. They didn't advance, so they've done their ridiculous 17-inch movement.
Wow.
And then the Talonmaster, who moves 18 plus 3 before advancing, it's ridiculous. He's moved out there so that they can all get some line of sight shots onto those Marines.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or anyone else, and the Talonmaster as well, do some charges, etc. Then I also I moved out with these Hellblasters here. So
Oh.
these 4 are within 12 here, so they can shoot without the -1. So they'll be hitting on 3s rolling 1s.
Lovely.
And then this guy here will be hitting on 4s, but he's just to try and hold on to the objective a bit alongside the Apothecary.
Yes.
This cheeky guy here, so this is the
Wow.
Ravenwing Champion, so he's like the character sniper. He's going to try and kill 1 or 2 of your characters that are chilling at the bottom floor.
Oh, nice. He's not going to go for Bellacore.
No, he'll die a big death. I think he'd be. We never know, but
Never know. Give it a
maybe,
go.
maybe.
Oh, and if anyone's wondering, how DC, what happened to your Winds of the Wall?
Oh yes. Well, so you roll 8 dice, and any 4s are a warp dice. How many did you roll, DC?
I got one.
1 out of 8. Yeah.
and actually, it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, absolutely useless.
Absolutely, completely useless.
A bit
There's
like
no
me.
warp.
Now, so is that all the movement?
The last thing,
Oh.
the last 2 things, is that I spent a CP to heal this squad and bring back the champion
That's a beautiful thing.
for 1 CP.
Yep.
And then I brought some knights down 9 inches away from the Leviathan,
Wow.
possibly trying to go in. Now that I saw how good that Leviathan is in combat, I think the knights are ready to try and take it on.
Yeah, I think so. I think there must have been an issue with that. Now, you do, or is it with the chaplain you get plus
It's a chaplain's +2. It'll be a 9-inch
okay.
charge. It'll be a 9-inch charge. I have a CP spared in case I need the reroll.
I like it.
Yeah, that's
like it.
that's all for my movement.
A lot. Okay, so with that, shooting coming up. So these three out in the open. These two actually behind cover, but of course you can still shoot the entire unit with
the Talonmaster.
Talonmaster. So he needs to kill them all, otherwise I can hide them.
You can, but I don't mind weakening your forces.
It's true.
So we're going to start with a heavy mortar. So
Okay.
hitting on 2s.
Of course.
And then wounding you
3s.
on 3s.
Oh dear.
So this is 3 at -2 damage, no cover.
5 ups. Ooh. So just one perishes. We will take this guy.
Poor man.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's the champ.
Okay.
So it's got to be the guy in the back.
So hopefully I kill exactly 2.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s.
Oh.
Well, I might kill exactly 2. And then wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Maybe not. So these are 4 at -2, 1 damage.
4 at -2, 5 ups. So 1 dead and 1 on a wound.
Okay.
So I have to take this guy, I think, because if I take the champ, I'll lose leadership, and then if I take these guys, then they're out of coherency. So I have to take him. Sadly, that's my fault. And then he is down to 1 wound.
Okay, so we'll go with the Black Knight. These 2 can see through and touch.
Yes.
So these 2 are going to be shooting there. So
Okay, that's a beautiful thing.
And then the other 2 are just going to shoot into the Dreadnought.
And
We're not going to overcharge.
Ugh.
We're not going to overcharge. Don't worry about
Who
it.
are you?
Someone who doesn't like blowing the heads off.
Yeah.
So these 2 into there.
Yes.
So that is 3 hits.
See, that would have been.
We are within 12.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
And then 3 to wound, strength 7.
Okay.
So 3 wounds at -3.
6s.
Damage 1 only.
1s. Oh, damage 1. Okay, so there's that, and that. So it's just the champ
Just the
left.
champ left.
He lives.
And then the other 2 will go into that guy.
Okay, yep.
So
3s.
that's 4 hits.
Okay,
And
then
4s, toughness 7.
Toughness is 7, yeah.
So 4s, rolling 1s.
Used to be 8 back in the day.
It did. So 1 at -3.
1. And that goes through.
So 1 damage.
1 damage. There we go. I'll pop that there.
Very nice.
Get some wound dice in a moment.
All right. Now I'm going to think a little bit.
Okay. Now I'll get the old
That was
thinking
easy.
cap. So this blaster squad is firing into my Wreathed Shade squad. Now, even though they are within 12, so it negates any of that
Yes.
power. A waste of power. So, what are we doing?
So these 4 are going to be shooting there. So they are 3s rolling 1s.
Okay.
Good thing how the 1s. I should have done this one at a time for which one dies, but it's more 1 dies. So 1 will be dead.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
So
there you go.
and then
Zapped.
these are 2s to wound.
Okay, 2s to wound.
So
Wow. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And 8 gone straight through. Damage.
2 each. Cause,
Okay, so he's dead. And he's dead.
and the last guy, I'll just do quick 4s rolling 1s. So it's a 1, 2 hits, and 2s. So 2 more.
2 more. Okay, so we'll take him and we'll take this guy.
Okay.
So that is 4 of them. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff.
We'll do his gun there.
Okay, sure. Whatever that is.
Believe it's just the same thing as the rest of them have. I'm just rolling dice here saying, oh, that's it. It is. It's the plasma talon.
Okay.
I'm not overcharging, by the way. Because
Oh, right.
pretty sure you could die. So
Yep.
2 hits, 3s, nothing.
Oh, wow.
Good thing you don't overcharge. Or what?
Yeah.
Okay. They can't see anything. I don't think they
Nope.
have anything. And
Nope.
they can't do anything.
Nope.
So we'll fire Azrael.
Okay.
Is that him?
Yes, and he has some
He
fancy
is a cool
relic gun, right? Yeah.
So
I remember this.
he has the Lion's Wrath.
Wow. Okay.
So it's rapid fire. So it's 2 shots.
Do you think the lion's going to want it back now?
He has to give the gun back to the
Yeah, he
lion.
has
The
to
lion's
give-
like, well, where's my gun gone?
Yes, my gun gone. I left it right here in
so-
the rock.
If you fire both types, you are -1 to hit. So I'll fire both types.
Okay.
It's a rapid fire bolter and it's a rapid fire plasma gun. And
Wow.
he doesn't blow himself up, which is quite good.
He doesn't. Yeah, I would be silly otherwise.
So the bolter first into there.
He wouldn't have lasted hundreds of years, if not thousands, or however long it is.
If he could blow his head off.
With every shot with plasma.
5 to wound, nothing.
Okay.
And then the bolter, 1 hit.
Nice. And
Nothing. So Azrael, that's why the lion gave up his gun. Didn't do it.
yeah, rubbish gun. Just left it on the side.
So I believe that's it for shooting.
Okay.
And I think it's just charges.
Okay, charges coming up. Charging time, and we've got the biker boys from Mars. Do you remember that show, or is that a bit too?
I don't know the Biker Boys from Mars. That's not a thing I know.
Oh, it's not. It's Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Apologies for everyone
And
who's
it's
commenting.
completely different.
Yeah, Biker Mice from Mars. It was an old TV show about mice on bikes from Mars.
From Mars?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a great show.
Okay.
Anyway, it's actually quite 40k, futuristic. Comment below. Biker Mice from Mars. What am I talking about? Let's go into the charge.
Okay, so the bikes will go in.
And,
I think they're within 3 to get in there.
We'll check.
We'll have to check.
This is controversial, but the Talonmaster is going anyway,
Yeah,
right?
so technically I'd have to see if I want to re-roll, but the Talonmaster's going in, so
Okay.
he's in.
He's in. I mean, he could just dispatch 2 of them pretty easily.
Maybe.
Right?
Possibly.
Okay, we'll check that. We need to check. I've only got one hand, otherwise I would check. It's kind of this big.
A little bit.
So the Biker Mice from Mars did not make it in. It was
No.
about 3.5, 4 inches actually when it had to go around, because you can go through the wall itself, because they're not infantry.
They're not.
Yeah, but the Talonmaster easy got him, and he will dispatch those Marines no problem. So over here now,
Yes.
this is where the cheesy shenanigans begins, because apparently there's certain charges going to do.
Yeah, so obviously I think the Wavering Champion can kill both characters, but I told this to DC, he was like, oh, I didn't know I could do this. If I charge both, that puts me within 3 inches of Be'lakor, so he could heroic intervene and kill my Wavering Champ.
Yes.
My
plan all along.
Now, technically, they're probably going to kill the champ anyway, so I don't know whether I should just get both and then be okay with him dying. But I think I'm going to just charge the one and then make you have to make the decisions. So
Alrighty, that sounds good.
So into this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got him in.
So he will be within an
they
inch.
are, yeah.
Okay.
Remember, they're on the bottom floor, folks. Yeah.
And then the big one, the one that is a bit of
the big
long bomb.
Yes, here we go. So Leviathan versus these Terminators.
Yes.
So can the Knights make a 9-inch charge?
I have a CP if needs be.
You do. Oh, that's close.
Very close.
That's very close.
I'm already hitting. Here I have 4 euros and I'm hitting on 3s.
Yes.
I don't think hitting on 2s is going to be too much. I think I'd probably rather try for the charge. I will try it.
Try for the charge.
We'll try for the charge.
I believe.
Oh,
that's a beautiful thing.
For Caliban.
Talonmaster to begin the combat. Blade swooping across, slashing away at my Space Marines. How many attacks?
3.
Oh, okay. Less than I thought.
4 with shock assault, right? I just realised.
Yeah, it must be, right?
Yeah, Angels of Death. Yeah, so 4 attacks.
Okay, 4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s. 3 hits.
Wow.
And then winning on 3s.
Yeah, okay.
2 at minus 3.
2 at minus 3. Wow, 6 ups. Oh, yay! 1 damage.
There we go.
Nice. You still hold that objective, I think.
Yes.
I've only got 1 within 3.
Upsec.
Yes. And okay, so let us begin with.
We'll go with the champion.
Okay, El Champiano.
So he's got 6 attacks.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 2s.
Yes. Oh. I need to roll dice.
Okay. Go roll the dice.
And you suffer D3 mortal wounds, my friend.
Okay.
For 2.
All right.
Because of Cursed Earth. He has Cursed Earth because he is he has the Demonkin keyword, and you charged him on a 2+. He suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 5+, it's D3. So you just took 2 mortal
So I have
wounds.
3 left.
Nice.
But this is all the hits. Yeah.
Okay. Ouch.
And then I'm wounding you on what's your toughness?
Toughness on him is 4. He's just a normal marine.
This is the
Master Possession. Yeah.
So 2 is rerolling because you're a character.
Okay.
So that is 5 at minus 3. Flat 3.
5 minus 3. Now he has a 4 up because he is Demonkin and he has Cursed Earth with the rest of the gang. So 5 at minus 3, 4 ups. So I've saved 3.
So 6 damage.
That's 6 damage with the 2 of them.
Yeah, he's flat 3 with his relic.
So on a 4 up, I can keep him alive.
With a CP, yeah.
I need to do it.
Okay.
CP. Oh, wait. I can use one of these and turn it to a 0. Dun dun dun.
Yes, you can.
Using.
It's 2 CP. You only have 1.
Is it?
Yes.
Blessing of Be'lakor. No! I have to roll. I have to roll.
You have to roll 50-50.
50-50.
Oh, no.
He is slain.
deceased.
6 damage. That's brutal. 3 damage each.
Yeah, well, it's his relic. It's a
special kind.
It's a special relic.
Special sort. Nasty. Okay, so does Cursed Earth carries on until my next magic phase.
All right.
Magic phase?
Magic phase.
Psychic phase. I've been really into Warhammer Fantasy recently, so forgive me, everyone. I've been reading about it, getting excited for it because old world and all that. Now,
Yeah, so next is the Knights. I'll have to pick up some dice and count it up first.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
There's a bucket.
Yeah, a lot of attacks coming in. Let's hope the Dreadnought can with the storm. Knights time, swinging away with their unforgiven maces of unforgivingness.
Yes, well, we'll start with the flail, because I've got it in my hand.
Oh, cool. Okay,
So-
we're flailing.
The flail of the Unforgiven, I believe it's
Yes, flails of unforgivingness.
called. 2's rolling 1s, because Azrael's rolling 6. And they hit on 2s, apparently, so that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then wounding on 5 is a strength 6.
I mean, they're good at what they do.
1 wound,
1 wound.
I believe -2.
Okay. I have a 2 up, so that's a 4 up, right? A 6 regardless.
Okay, so you were good.
I am good.
And then
Not in this game, but I am good.
you were good. Then we have the maces of something. Absolution, I think, or something.
Okay, forgiving maces of forgivingness.
Lots of cool maces. 2's rolling 1s.
God.
They're not -1 here, right? I'm hitting on. Yeah, no, they're not -1 here. Damn. That's really good. I'm like, these are really cool.
Yeah.
And
need
then
more of these.
I need more of these maces. It's almost like Deathwing are pretty good right now.
Yeah.
What's going on? And then wounding on 3s.
So hard right now. Deathwing.
Deathwing.
So hard right now.
3s?
3s?
Yes, strength 8 of these maces.
Oh my word.
Not very good though. So 5
Five?
-3s.
Okay, 5 ups?
Oh.
Wow.
Very good roll there. Very good roll.
The Leviathan loves it. So 1, so damage.
3 down to 2.
Down to 2. So, okay, so there, and then there we go. Okay, so he's down to 11.
All right.
Gets fight back?
Well, over to you first.
Oh, I get to pick.
Yes.
Okay, I wonder what I'm going to pick. Now, I can't... Oh, I don't think it's until Shadow Pact. Let me check, folks.
Mhm.
Use your stratagem in your command phase. Select 1 Chaos Undivided unit, infantry unit from your army, blah, 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 blah. Then select 1 Shadow Pact until the start of your next command phase. So,
Yeah.
I do get extra attack. I will get the bucket dice and catch you back in a second. So, we've got 14
Yes.
wounds done. I rolled off camera, rerolling 1s. That's actually not bad, considering I had 20 last time. I've lost some guys. Let's see now. We're going to do a rinse and repeat like last time.
So you're trying to get better than the 3 fails instantly.
Yes. We'll see. We'll see. So,
we're going to start on the Storm Shield. So these
Okay.
are 3 ups.
Storm Shield, 3 up.
So fail 2. So
Wow.
6 up, feel no pain if needs be. Nope.
Nothing.
So
So he's got 1 wound
he's got
left.
1 wound left. So we'll have to do these one at a time. Instantly fail. 6 up. Nope. So we'll roll for him later.
He is rubbish. Stop bringing him back.
I'll try. And then these are 4 ups.
Okay.
6 up, feel no pains. Okay, a bit better today.
Wow.
6 ups. All right. So 1 is
That's-
down to 1 and he's dead.
That was huge.
That's pretty good.
That is huge. There's not a lot I can do. Yeah, that's not a lot I can do here. Now I'm going to quickly do my, because he tagged my Sorcerer over here.
Mhm.
So it's out of sequence again, folks, but I'm just going to quickly do it because it makes no difference here. Sorcerer's got 5 attacks, weirdly. He's sitting on 3s, 4s,
4 is
because
-1.
rerolling 1s, no, because he... I'm saying that. Check for me. Is it all infantry? Because it might...
Disciples of Bellico units. So
Yeah, so it could be him as well. So rerolling once. Nope, didn't matter anyway. And then strength 7, so
3s.
with his force stave. 3s, so 3 wounds. Just AP 1, damage D3.
So 4 ups. He takes 1.
D3 is 2.
Down to 1.
Down to 1 remaining. Wow,
Very
good stuff.
nice.
And then I'll quickly do my Leviathan because
Okay.
that's all done. He has 4 attacks. He's hitting on 3s.
Very good.
Okay. I'm just going to take that siege drill off him. I don't think he needs that.
He doesn't really have one.
Yeah. Now you get to fight back.
Yes.
With your Deathwing Terminators. Let's get some dice and get stuck into the melee. We're back in the central scrum, and we've got all the dice ready to go. So,
Yeah, so I just rolled quickly to see if he does fight back, and he does. So I'll just make a very quick attack with him.
yes.
So again, I'm getting the +1 for standing still, because I didn't
Yes.
move this turn, and +1 for the banner. So I'll be
Okay.
hitting you on 2s.
Dark Angels shenanigans.
Hits. And 3's wound with the -1. 1 wound from the... Sorry, 4's the wound, but 1 wound from the Thunderhammer.
Oh, wow. And folks, Cursed Earth is within 6 inches of the Psyker. He is mush dead on the floor over there. So there is no more Cursed Earth, which is sad. So I've got just a 5 up here. Nope. Damage.
3, Thunderhammer.
Wow. Okay, so that just splats one straight away. We'll take this guy.
Okay, and then these are Power Fists. So 2s with all the buffs, rerolling 1s.
Oof.
And then winning you on 4s, because you're...
Black Rune of Damnation. Which is such a good relic.
Oh,
So good.
That is 8 wounds.
Oh my
on your
word,
5-ups.
it's all gone wrong.
8.
3, I got 6 here. Let me get 2 more dice. 5 ups, demon saves. Oh dear.
2 damage each.
So that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 more dead.
More.
Ouch, 3 more dead. I've just got 4 of them left. I'll take the ones that obviously within coherency. Because I'm not, I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. There you go. That'll do. So that's all the combat.
Yeah, just possibly some morale.
Some
maybe?
morale for the possessed. 2, I think we're fine,
fine.
with losing 4.
That man?
That guy is 4. He lost...
4, so we should be fine.
He's fine, yeah.
They lost a few, I think.
They lost a couple, but I think they're fine. 2 is a fine anyway.
Perfect.
And that's that.
Yeah.
So, going on to my turn 3, I actually don't know really what to do right now. I'm going to have a little think and see what I can pull out the bag.
We'll see.
Here we are, and it's all happening right in the center of the battlefield, but diminished forces for the Disciples of Be'lakor. I've moved across with the remaining Marine Sergeant from the, or Champion, Aspiring Champion, from the other unit into here. So now there's 3 of them holding that objective, so I have it. It's all mine, and they're starting to raise the banner, and I fell back with the other one. Then over here, we've raised the banner with the 1 squad because, you know, we try. We've stayed in combat with the Sorcerer over here, so we hopefully smite this guy with his 1 wound remaining, and then, yeah, see if I can finish him off, or he's just going to dispatch my Sorcerer quite easily. Then Be'lakor's flown over, and he got a nice cheeky gap right here to get some good potential charges off. Maybe Azrael, maybe, I don't know. Like, there's too many, to be fair. But alas. And I rolled my warp dice, and I managed to get 5, so I've got Dark Invigoration if I want to pull that off in the morale phase to give him D3 wounds back, which is kind of cool. And I have a CP, so I'm probably going to use one of my 5 stratagems that I picked, specifically, which Mosquera told me about, called Impossible Elegance.
Very good.
It's the mark of Slanesh, as well as all the others. Means he gets -1 hit in combat too, which is pretty cool.
Trans-Hitman, actually.
Trans-Hitman.
So you only hit on 4s.
Yeah, exactly, which
Very
is really cool. So, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 fail. So that's it. We stayed in combat with the Possessed. I was umming and ahhing whether to try and see if I can, like, shadow step them away somewhere else, but then what do I do with them? Just need to stay in combat and keep slugging it out, I guess. And that's that. So not much going on. Let's do a quick psychic phase. Let's start off with a smite from the Sorcerer into your champion. That's a double 1.
Yay! In my head, I wasn't going to say it, but in my head I'm like, he's going to fail. I was like, I'll give you your CP for the turn. You know, you got your CP.
Oh, thanks.
Do you want a CP reroll that?
No.
You want to take the blow up brainy?
I'm just going to try and shadow step him instead.
Well, you take your mortals, right? You perilled?
Oh, sorry, yes, D3. 1.
There we go.
And now I'm going to shadow step him out of there. Shrouded step. It passes on a 6. Would you like to deny it?
I will. What else do you have as powers? Some stuff with Be'lakor and stuff?
Oh, Be'lakor basically has got a smite, and then he's got the Betraying Shades, so they'll roll 6s and 2 mortal wounds. And then he has the one which is the -1 to wound, -1 to
I will try
nonsense.
and keep you. I'll use my last one with the knights that just came down.
Yep, sure.
And try and keep you in combat with me.
I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere.
You are staying with me.
He tried basically to smite him. It didn't work.
No.
And then tried to run away, and you just pulled him out of the shadow. You're staying here. Oh, God. Okay, I guess Be'lakor is now going to do Betraying Shades onto the Terminator squad.
Yep.
And that is a fail.
All right.
This is going fantastic, everyone.
This is a good phase.
And then the other one is actually pointless, right? This one. Penumbral Curse, which is -1 to wound and -1 to... I could do it to Azrael, right?
Yep.
And then he'd be wounding on... It's -1 to wound Be'lakor anyway.
Yes.
So
it would be more for other units, I guess.
I could put it on these guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on them.
Betray them.
Yes. And it goes off.
It just goes off. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Doesn't really do anything, but hey, it is what it is. Now let's do a little bit of shooting coming up. Well, the Cyclonic Mantle Lance is blast. So there's no shooting the big gun at the knights. I got all giddy, but alas. But I do have heavy flames, which is, ooh, that's 12.
That is a heavy flamer.
That's really heavy flamer. Plus 12 plus 2 for Let the Galaxy Burn, even though I do admit that I can't count. So we've got another 4 dice to add. There we go.
Very nice.
Strength 5.
4's to wound.
4's to wound, because they're the same as the other guys, right?
Yes.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5.
Yes, 5, sir.
5.
AP1.
3 ups.
Okay.
No, storm shields, so 2 ups.
Lovely.
1 takes a wound.
Hey! Got him. And then we got a melter from the siege thing. That's a hit. And it's a wound.
4s, I guess. Yes, we're good.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it. And that's all my shooting. So we're going to go into charges. I'm going to ignore that and charge him.
Okay.
Because 1 point for a banner is better than is less than getting assassination points. They're in. And then Bellacore. Bellacore's going to charge.
He couldn't kill 3 intercessors. I will just say that.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. He's going to charge Azrael.
Okay.
And he's going to charge... I guess he has to charge the Terminators as well to get within range of Azrael.
Yeah, I think there's probably a way you could do it if you charge him that you don't have to get the Terminator.
Yeah, I'll charge Azrael and that guy.
Yeah, I think you can get him without worrying about it.
And then... do I care about the Terminators or not? I'll charge all 3.
Okay.
Bellacore doesn't worry about these things. He's
Been
there since time immemorial. There we go. We're all in. Let's get to combat. Let's get to fighting. Coming up. Combat. And we're going to do 2 attacks into the Apothecary on the bike, and then 4 attacks into Azrael. So Apothecary on the bike, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yes.
That's 2 hits. I thought, 6s explode. Not for Bellacore. And then 2s to wound.
Yeah, strength 10 or something.
That is 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Going straight through.
Just your damage, I guess.
It's,
pretty sure he is dead.
Yeah, it's D3 plus 3. So that would be...
8?
Yeah.
Well, DC.
I know.
Feel no pains. I don't believe he has 8 wounds.
No, okay.
So
he's dead.
He is dead.
And then Azrael.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling 1s.
Very good.
Okay, all hit. And then wounding on 4s because he's transhuman.
1?
Yes, 1. Oh, and I did spend my CP for my endless... Impossible Elegance.
So
it's start of the fight phase, so yes. So I am trans hit.
So I'll have a 6 up with Azrael?
Yes.
Alright, and D3 plus 2 damage?
D3 plus 3 is just an 4.
So he's down to 3. He's got 7 now with his Primaris-ified body.
People used to say Bellacore was really broken, but I mean, I'm not
He's
feeling it.
20 points. It's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. But look how much devastation I've caused with him. He's killed 1 Apothecary Biker and 2 Infiltrators. Okay, so with that, you get to now choose to fight back where you want to fight.
Yeah, so technically here you would fight, but my guy fights first in the fight phase.
Okay.
So I get to hit with him.
Cool.
I'll just go into the character. You can kill him. So
thank you.
6 attacks into the character.
Thank you for your small mercies.
Hitting on 2s. Look at this.
Wow, look at that.
There we go. And then wounding on something with rerolls. I believe it's 3s or 2s.
Okay. And a lot of
6 minus 3 flat 3.
He is dead because he has no invuln.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Even though he's a sorcerer, he doesn't bother to give himself any.
I'll do that so you can kill him.
Thank you.
Get your graces. So
Thank you.
You go with them next.
I will get some dice together and come back with the wound rolls. Lots and lots of wounds done. I don't know how many. How many was it?
You did 6 wounds into my Ravenwing champion.
Beautiful.
4 saves.
4 saves.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, got him. Close though, but he is slain. That's something. That's more points for me.
It is indeed.
Good. Now we're going into your Terminators.
Yeah, so the Terminators just going into the possessed, basically.
Yes.
So 2s still because they didn't move, and then the banner. Rerolling 1s.
Okay. Rerolling 1s for Azrael.
Ooh, double 1.
Oh.
And then wounding you on 4s with your Eye of the Black Rune.
Black Rune of Damnation.
So 4 wounds.
4 wounds. I have a good feeling about this.
Ooh.
Got a feeling. The gods, or Bellacore, as with me. Oh, save 2.
1 dies.
So 1 is dead. Nice.
Very nice.
I guess I'll take this one. Oh.
You're taking all of them with you.
I'm taking them all with me. So I've only got 3 left now, right?
Yes, so go with the Leviathan first, right?
Oh yeah, the Leviathan. Leviathan. Hitting on 3s. Ah.
Oh, 3 hits. 4s.
Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
4 up. No. He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Smush. Is it D? It might be D6 or something.
He's very dead, regardless. He's dead.
regardless. I can't remember the siege claw. I have to check again.
Okay.
Okay, so
Possessed and the Deathwing Knights and Azrael left to fight.
so it's your knights now, right?
Yeah, we'll do the Knights now.
Yeah, grab some dice, and I'll quickly do my possessed, and we'll catch you back in a second. So we did the knights quickly off camera, and 2 wounds done on to the Leviathan. That was it, because of the Penumbral curse, which actually did help. But now I'm quickly going to do my possessed on camera, because I've got 3 of them, and I can fit it in one hand. So here we go, 3 of them going in, 1 with the champ for an extra attack. Now the 6s explode this time, because it's turn 3, which is an extra 5.
Ooh.
Now we are within 6 of Bellicor, so we are going to roll that one for no good. But these 4 will go into that, and I'll just pull 1 more to make it the 5.
All right.
That with the extra exploding. Oh, it's table tactics dice. Now, fours. Forever 4s.
Forever 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was 8. 8, please.
8 4-ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1's down to 2.
Wow, cool. Just 3 left. What an absolute slugfest.
Huge slugfest.
Yeah, crazy. Now this is -1 on this because of the Penumbral curse instead of -2.
Yep.
So we're looking for, took a wound.
Ooh, so 2 damage.
2 damage, so that becomes a 3. And he carries on merrily, not hitting or doing anything.
Just there's a lot of not much happened.
Yeah,
it's very
meandering around. So just Azrael left, right?
Turn.
Oh, the big fight. Azrael versus Bellicor. Now he is -1 to hit because of impossible elegance.
He's flat 4, only hitting on 4s because only hits on 2s, so now it's 4s.
Brutal.
7 attacks on 4s.
I keep saying -1 to hit, but yeah, it's flat 4s.
Yeah, so 3 hits.
Wow, that's awesome.
And he's winning you on 5s.
Yes, because of my... Oh, got a wound.
So 1 wound.
No.
So flat 3 damage.
Becomes 2 because he reduces damage.
Only on shooting. So
only shooting. Thank you for reminding me. So 3 damage done on him, and I can spend my Warp Storm points to get T3 wounds back at the end. For 3.
Yay! Yay! The stagnation.
Here we are, turn 3 for the Dark Angels, and a lot of movement, shenanigan, wizardry.
The wizard.
The wizard is here.
The wizard. Yes. So command phase, Azrael, who was here, he gave the full rerolls to these guys.
Yes.
To try and not blow their head off.
Okay.
And then the banner again, just +1 to hit, and the buff on them.
Makes sense.
So in terms of movement, again, I really wanted to just try and hold down this front and try and kill everything else. I figured out that I don't think I can kill Bellicor, so I'd rather just try and kill everything else and let Bellicor do his thing.
Do Bellicor.
Just have fun, do his thing, but try and get points. So I moved the ATV here, just so he can basically hold that objective and allow me to move the 2 bikes forward there to try and clear up and try not to fail the charge again. The 3-inch charge, whatever.
Okay, fair enough, to shoot them off. And,
shoot them off and do stuff. I moved with these bikes over here to get some shots in here, along with the Talonmaster, kill and hold this point here.
Yep.
And then I've stayed static here to get +1 to hit and get some shots in on there.
Surgical.
Rapid fire.
That's a beautiful thing.
Azrael fell back as well, just to try and delay the inevitable a little bit.
Yes, I am coming for you, Azrael. Even if I can't win, I will just want to slay him and his banner friend and anyone else near. Okay, so do you want to go straight to shooting? Or
yeah, let's go straight to shooting.
Yes, yeah, because there's not much else to be doing.
Okay, so we're going to start with these guys here.
Yep, sure thing.
And they're just going to shoot into
you. That's fair enough. Are you going to be overcharging?
You know what I'm going to do, DC? Guess what I'm going to do?
You're going to overcharge? No.
I'm going to spend 2 CP on Weapons of the Dark.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So I'll be hitting on 2s, but no rerolls.
2s, no rerolls.
Oh, 4 rerolls, sorry. With
Azrael's chapter, yeah. Okay.
But don't die.
Yes, you don't die.
And then winning you on 3s.
And taking the moss with you.
Taking the moss with me. Love the moss. The lichen, whatever. Winning you on 3s. So that is 5.
5 at minus
3, I think.
3, yeah.
6s.
So nothing.
And damage 2.
So, so 5 dead. So there's 1 remaining. There's the champ with the demon blade left.
We are going to shoot him a lot with the Talonmaster.
Okay. Heavy bolters, I guess.
Heavy bolter first. 2s.
That's beautiful.
And 3s.
4?
4. 4 minus 2.
Minus 2. 5 ups. Oh, he's
damage,
dead though.
Damage 2. He's dead.
Yes, but he did quite well. But so many bolter shots you can take to the face. Heavy bolter rounds. That squad gone. Is not looking good for the disciples. Now there is 2 squads here. Just as a reminder.
Yes.
1 of 1 and 1 of 2.
So we'll start with these 2.
Yes.
Into the 1 of 2.
Okay. Should they go into the 1 of 1? to ensure, and then the bigger squad can go into the 1 of 2.
It's deciding whether I want to actually charge that squad, but because I've taken this for shock tactics, I think I will do that. Yeah, we'll do the 2 into the squad of 1.
Okay.
I will actually try and clear. So 2 hits.
Nice.
3 to wound. No
3 to
overcharging,
wound.
by the way.
Of course, you never overcharge.
1.
1, and that's the one guy. He's got 1. No, it's the other squad. Nope. Damage.
Damage 1.
Oh, so he lives on a wound.
And then we will put
1 into him and 3 into the others.
Yeah, let's be risky.
Nice.
So 2s. So 2 hit. 1 hit.
Yeah,
And then 3's rolling 1.
3s.
1 wound minus 3.
Got it. Come on. Yay!
Oh, very nice.
He lives on a wound.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't listen to DC, guys. He doesn't.
I know. Don't
2
listen to me
hits.
anyway.
Anyways, 2 hits anyway.
Oh wow, that's not many.
3s.
This
2.
is why you should overcharge.
No.
Okay, so 1 save, but 1 wound takes the champ away.
There we go.
Because he was wounded from before by the look of it, if I remember rightly. Which means we've only got 1.
We will be doing some charges later, it seems.
Yeah, just charge him in. It's like
We've just got this
the
guy
last
left.
stand. Oh, the ATV?
He's gonna shoot. Actually, can I just check the range of his guns?
Oh yeah, maybe you'll just shoot. You're thinking.
Yeah, maybe I could just shoot into them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't really know. 24 is the range of both their guns.
Oh, maybe.
So maybe.
Maybe.
Was it all a tactical play?
Yeah.
You can see them. You know, that is 24. Am I just out by like a...
Oh, you can get one of them.
Get one of them?
Yeah, you can get one. There are 2 squads of 1, so.
Oh, we'll shoot that squad then.
Yep, shoot the Reaper.
So we'll shoot with 2 multi-barrel shots.
Ouch.
2 hits.
And dead, right?
2 at minus
Oh.
5.
Oh, yeah.
Dev Doctrine.
Dead.
He's
Splattered.
dead. Okay, we got 1 at least.
1 wounded Marine left in there. And
that's it for shooting. Everyone else is in combat or fell back, I believe. So
he can shoot, right?
the
The Ancient?
I don't. Okay, I'll shoot a Bellacore, I guess.
You can shoot him.
With 12 inches.
Because he's in the
turret.
turret.
It's just a pistol or something, probably.
You can check his stats, but you might be able to shoot him because I think he has a bolter of some description.
Okay, I thought he just had a little pistol.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I think he's got a bolter.
He has a heavy bolt pistol, 18-inch range though. 18-inch range could still actually.
Could be.
18.
That's it.
Oh well, he
got
hits.
it. That's hit. And can you wound?
Don't believe it's anything better than that. That is a fail.
That's a fail. He lives on a wound. Okay. So with that, just some charges coming nice and easy. Both biker squads going in to finish off this one remaining Chaos Marine that's surrounded by the bodies of his friends. So first big squad.
The bikes will do a reverse into him.
Yep. And they're in. And the other
The
squads
will go over the wall.
and
4.
Yeah, that'll
maybe
not.
not.
Maybe even not.
We'll
Either
see.
way, the big squad's in.
And he's just gonna
Dink. Alrighty, cool. So with that, grab some dice. We'll move these bikes. And then we'll see what's left of the Disciples of Bellicor. Giving the taste of medicine to the competitive player.
I've been telling him. I've been telling him through the game.
You did, yeah. Hey, look, he was definitely within 3, and I noticed. And now he's in.
There he is.
He piled in, and he wants to chop up some of the guys. Happy. So, with that, attacks coming in from the bikes into this lone guy, hitting on
3s.
that. Jesus.
Okay, 3s. Strength 5 with the Corpus Hammers.
Okay, so 3s.
Oh, whoop. So these are 6 at -1.
6 at -1. I got
2
4 here.
damage.
He's dead.
There we go. And then they'll just
He is gone.
come a little bit closer there. Not that it matters much, but yep.
Okay, nothing matters much
Doesn't
at this
matter.
stage.
The
Now,
Blade God Ancient.
oh, yes.
He charged.
What's he got? Up his sleeve.
His banner. No, he literally has nothing. He has 5 attacks without an actual profile, so a close combat weapon.
Oh, nice. He just hits you with a big banner.
And wounding you on 5s.
5s.
Nope. There we go.
6s, no?
6s here, Black Moon, yeah. Not that it matters, but yeah.
Black Room. Okay, so now I pick, right?
Yeah.
I will go with... can I pick Bellicor?
I think so, because I think he just heroic intervene, right? Didn't
Yeah.
charge, so.
Cool, so I'll pick Bellicor, because he can chop up some Terminators. We're looking at 2s, re-rolling 1s. Ooh, it all hit, lovely.
4s.
And then 4s. For 3.
3.
I'll take that.
-4.
It's -4, no
So,
involves.
6 ups.
6 ups.
Nope, so just 3 dead.
That is all of them dead. Slice,
it's only
slice.
3 then, there we go.
Yeah, it's 3 plus D3 damage.
There we go.
Get in. Go on,
Very well done,
Bellicor. Good job. Good job, my
So
friend.
I'll go with the Deathwing Knights.
I say that way. I think that was one of theirs.
Sorry.
Or maybe it was one of mine. I can't remember.
No. Deathwing Knights.
Deathwing Knights. Here we go.
So they are in prolonged combat. So
Yes, they are. And they have Penumbral Curse still on them until the next psychic phase.
these are then the 3 flail guys. So
Hitting on
2
twos?
ones.
Nice.
And then wounding you on 4s with the maces. With
Yes.
-1 to wound.
With a -1 to wound.
So 3.
3.
At -1 because of the Penumbral curse.
Yes, so good. 3 ups. Oh, still managed to fail 2. So that's
4 damage total. With
4
the
damage total because it's the -1 because it's normally 3. Just take
flail,
that. He's down to 5 wounds remaining.
1 wound with the flail at -2 now.
1 wound with flail, -2. No, it goes through.
So damage 2 down to damage 1.
Down to 4 wounds left on the Leviathan. But now I've got to check his stats, haven't I? Because I don't know what he does it. Yeah, exactly. Leviathan strikes back, and he is on mid-bracket with 4 wounds, which is nice. So hit on force. That's 2 hits. And close combat, 1 ton.
Oh, yes.
That's an extra. Oh, I don't need to roll it. That's an extra 1. I'm just used to Death of False Emperor in my brain. 1 wound.
4 ups. Yes.
Ah, he's fine. Now, put these back in, and we're looking at Possess now, and they can all throw into the Ancient, which is pretty cool.
Very nice.
So, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s thanks to Bellicor, because he's nice and close. Okay, so we've got an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. So let's put 2 dice there, 3 dice, and I'm going to steal these 2 dice.
All right.
So, here we go. We're looking for 4s.
Yes.
No, I'm trying 5.
4s.
Is he?
Transhuman. He's in a circle, I believe.
Ah, and the Ancient. Wow.
Yes, in a circle.
Brutal. 4s. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds, please, my friend. That's great. Those exploding 6s make
14.
all the difference.
Yeah, they're very good.
-2 damage to.
4 up involved with Azrael. Actually, I don't think Azrael gets 4 up involved, but either way, he is very dead.
There's the Ancient, right? Yeah.
Either way.
Oh, he gets right. I see.
I think it's just core, not core character was my issue, but whether it's a 4 up or a 3 up.
it mattered not. Okay, well, that was the end of that.
Very nice.
All combat done. I've got a battered Leviathan, 3 possessed, and Bellicor remaining. Let me see what I can do with Bellicor coming up. Folks, this is now turn 4.
Yes, your turn 4.
And there's nothing I can do. We're looking through it all. I've only got 3 units left on the board, as you can see.
Yeah.
He's in combat with 4 wounds left. He's basically a potato now. Now, and he ain't going anywhere this turn, or maybe even the next turn. Now, I've moved the Possessed over here, and I potentially could get him. Now, he is character points for me, Assassination.
Yes.
But you can also Overwatch on 2s.
Arbiter's Gaze, yeah. Even Overwatch is
Exactly. So it's pretty brutal. You can probably kill some of my Possessed. The other option is to run the Possessed up here to take on the Plasma Squad. They might Overwatch as well. But the point is that even if I take that, he still holds this objective, and this objective. Yeah. I don't have enough units on the board to be able to stop you getting 12 points next turn, no matter how you add it up.
Yep.
Because wherever the Possessed go, they're going to lose the central objective, for example, if he goes over there, so on and so forth. So there's nothing more I can do other than the moral victory of trying to kill Azrael.
Never.
So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to try and kill Azrael. Let's start off with a smite. I just want to smite him. Just a smite. That's 7.
Go ahead.
D3. 2.
Down to 1.
Charging him.
I will Overwatch with Azrael.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Because why not?
Because why not?
2 shots from his
Plasma thing.
plasma. No hits. 2 shots from his bolter. No hits. Go ahead.
Okay. We're in. Now, Bellicor will take this soul before he leaves this plane.
I accept
Like in fantasy, I accept the challenge. Right. Here we go. Hitting on... I'm going to let you strike first.
You are?
Yeah, I'm going to let you go
that's
for
a
it first.
mistake. I'm going to kill him easily. Do you have any CP to do your only?
I'm not going to do that either. This is a duel of champions.
So 7 attacks, hitting on 2.
7 attacks.
Actually, hitting on 3s because Bellicor is Bellicor.
Yes.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
Oh,
geez.
Ominous.
Angry. Hitting on 2s.
All hits.
All hit but 1, but he rerolls 1s. There you go. All hits.
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
1. A 6-up save. Oh,
I'm gonna let you because you wouldn't have Overwatched. I'm gonna let you CP.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you CP reroll
Overwatch
this.
didn't happen. 1 in 6.
1 in 6.
6.
Fantastic game. What a way to end it. He couldn't even kill Azrael.
Of course you can't. The lion's coming back. You know?
Get out of here.
You can't.
So there it is, a victory to the Sons of Caliban, to the Lion.
To the lion.
Yes, okay, I'll give you that. I know you're happy and excited.
He's coming.
He is coming. It's a very cool model. I am very excited. But anyway, back to the game. What a game it was.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Absolutely loved that thematic clash in the middle between the possessed, with all the sorcery flying around, and then your stalwart Deathwing.
The guy that kept dying.
The guy that
he died like 3 times.
Get
it back up.
Please,
Come on.
no more.
Oh.
Get back in the fight, please. Just flame.
Kept popping
Fall
out.
over. Yeah.
His hammer falls in.
He was awful. He was awful. But brilliant game. And I was going into the game and looking at the list, thinking, oh, that's a tasty list. And my list, when you look at it on paper, doesn't look as kind of threatening. I think you mentioned it, maybe off camera, that Be'lakor and the Possessed are obviously the big hitters.
Yeah, they're the big strong.
Yeah, and everything else is just kind of Marines.
Yes.
Which is kind of limiting to what we have with the Children of Neverborn here, which is our homebrew faction, as many of you probably know. But saying that, it was actually a closer game than I thought. And if I hadn't rolled as I normally rolled, then I think it might have changed around in some places. Going in, looking back at the game already, I can see some of the mistakes I made with, I was nowhere near as aggressive with Be'lakor as I should have been. And that's just my inexperience of using him, and more of my worry and not understanding of the kind of output that needs to be done to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas what I should have done is just thrown him forward and never mind about your plasma and everything else, because you would have to have thrown so much at him that I could have been racking up the points and grabbing objectives, etc.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I had one big gun in the multi-melter, and everything else was just weight of fire and infantry killing, really. Because of Be'lakor's -1 damage, -1 to wound, everything, it's a lot of stages to get through. Yeah. That if you just rammed Be'lakor at me, I couldn't do anything with it. I'd have to run away.
Yeah, exactly.
So keeping him at bay definitely helped.
Yes. And then I guess my other part was where I left my characters exposed behind that wall, thinking they're okay. And then Michael came, sliced through the wall with his skewered my master possession, which really did hurt my possessed. But they stuck into the game.
Yeah,
I think
they stayed till the end, right?
Probably my MVP.
Yeah.
Definitely not the Leviathan.
No, he was great. For me. He was in my army.
I mean, almost as bad as Be'lakor, really.
There's a fallen in there.
Yeah, definitely a fallen in that dreadnought. I mean, unbelievable. Where to begin with him? I mean, he did 280 ATV and killed one knight. Probably by accident as well.
The knight fell over.
Yeah, the knight fell over. He didn't know what to do with him. He just, I'm countering that one. Yeah, shocking. Anyway, what was your MVP?
The Talon Master. Yeah, he's so good.
So good.
He can move 21 before advancing.
Yeah.
He 18 shots. He literally deletes units by himself. Right? He's so good.
He's so good. Yeah, he really is strong. That Arbiter's Gaze sitting on 2s all the time.
It's an amazing relic.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But other than that, I mean, I can't think of anything else change-wise. Probably just be a better player.
I want that as well. We all want that, don't we?
It's true. But I do love playing you because you always learn new bits and pieces.
You learned Heroic Intervention today.
I did. Heroic Intervention.
I'm
I'm thinking about that more now. Cheeky Heroic Interventions. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the content. And if you want more content, don't forget we have SM Plus. If it's not for SM Plus members, we wouldn't have any content at all. Because we won't be able to do what we do. So a huge thank you to them. And if you're considering joining, don't forget there's lots of benefits with Patreon, through Discord. Come hang out with us, come hang out with the Wizard and learn how to play competitive 40k that I'll never understand. But if you can't do that, no worries. But hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, comment below because we'd love to hear from you and it all helps us out. And we appreciate the support there too. So without further ado, that is the Wizard. I am DC and we'll see you very, very soon.
Bye guys.